What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Glow Up. My name is Vic. Thank you for being here. And today I wanted to talk about something that hits home for everybody. I don't know, you tell me. I've always wondered, why do we have less friends as we get older? I know, it's fucked up. You loved your friends when you were young, you had a huge crowd around you, and nowadays you look around and you're like, man, there's only 2 or 3 of us left. That's all right too, though, because it's not them, it's not you, it's all of us. It's the way that life works. And I'm gonna give you 3 things on why I believe that we have less friends as we get older. It might resonate with you, and hopefully it takes away the guilt of wondering, was it me, was it them, or was it us? Let's get into it. Here we go. All right, so reason number 1, life gets louder. What does that mean? Work, stress, relationships, kids, all of these things as we get older, they start to get into the peripheral view of our lives. And as you start looking back, you say, man, I don't have time to just sit around and hang out with people, talk, like once we did. Before, it used to be kind of like a proximity thing, right? Your friends were close by at school, or they lived in the neighborhood, so there was always that time, and there were less responsibilities for you to have to deal with. So those stresses of life, it happens to everybody. You start building your own life, and as you start looking back, people start doing the same thing. And it's not that you don't care about them, it just gets exhausting to try to, hey, let's meet up when I have 20 other things to do. It's the reality of thing. You should never feel bad about that. If you're making your own progression in life, so is everybody else. And in my opinion, real friends will always understand that they should have your back. And if they understand it, that means that they're doing their own thing as well. Think about that. With your group of friends, ask them, why don't we talk anymore as much? And they will likely tell you all the same things. Man, life is just happening. It's the way that it is. All right, reason number 2, life takes people in different directions and different paths. Some of us get married, some of us have different careers, some of us move away, and those little things change the course of what a close friendship was when we were younger. Remember, less responsibilities, we had more time to be together. But as you get older, responsibilities come about, love comes about, the kids have now come about, and everybody starts to slowly drift in a different direction. Now, when you sit back and you think about it, how does that overlap with my life? And you start looking into all the things that are now getting in the forefront of your life, it's gonna be sort of, I would say, maybe the same as other people, if not very differently, but still the same case. You start moving in different directions. It's just a reality of things. And it doesn't mean that you did anything wrong, they did anything wrong, you're not communicating as much. It's just that now you have different priorities and life is moving in different directions. And remember, it's not you. It's all of us. We are all in this together, and everybody has a different life to live and a different progression course. Reason number 3, you get pickier. Let's just be honest. In life, you look around and you say, are these conversations draining me, or am I feeling okay with still having the conversations? People change, and you gotta just be honest with yourself. Sometimes you just don't want to hear that same stuff anymore. Doesn't mean you don't care, but you're just not in that same space that you were 10 years ago. You might be now in your 30s, your 40s, and your 50s. Different perspectives, and the conversations, they just don't resonate with you anymore. Like I said, doesn't mean you hate the person, doesn't mean anything has changed. You still love your friends, but you just don't have that commonality anymore where you can continue being as close as you were before. The bonds are frayed, but the love is forever. And I know it's fucked up, but your circle gets smaller, but it gets honest and it grounds you. And that lets you know that this is the right path for you to take, because the conversations are now exactly what you want to hear, with not as many people, but the ones that are really supposed to be there. Think about that and just be honest with yourself. Sometimes people just drift apart and ideals fade away from what they once were. And in hindsight, in my life, I've moved around a lot for my career, so I haven't been able to keep those connections as close as I once did. And I get in my own head and I think, man, am I letting my friends down? Am I a good friend? Do I stick around? Am I fleeting? No, life is just happening. Life happens, and you can't really dictate who's gonna be in it permanently. As things progress, as you get more on your plate per se, you just have to start focusing on the things that matter the most in that moment, that's gonna progress you through life. So sometimes, hate to say this, friends have to take a step back. You're just not in the same place at every single moment of your life. Think about that. I hope this video resonates with you guys. If it did, let me know how you feel about it. Let me know how the changes in your life have been made for your friends that you knew from high school, from back in the day, as they say, all the way up to now, and who is still in your life. Let me know the progressions and how you keep in contact with those folks. Thank you so much for stopping by, guys. This is the Glow Up channel. Everything we talk about here is mental health and real talk to get it all out. I hope you guys leave me some comments below. Let me know how you feel, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.